we go. Happy days. Oh, he's kind of blocking my chat a little bit there. Oh God, no! But camera. Fuck's sakes. No, I was just trying to move the cable. It's okay. I just need a moment. I'll be all right. It's okay. The tripod. Oh no, there it is. There we go. Okay, we're all good. I just have to make sure I can see the chat. Wellcat, but on YouTube, Pug Gang. Oh, has become a member. Oh, thank you for that, Wellcat button YouTube at Pug Gang. It's a very long name. Very long name. But thank you. That's nonetheless really cool. Oh my goodness gracious! Back for yet another week of I suppose this would fall under analog horror, right? I mean, I would.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I would say so.
It's modern internet found footage horror. It's that kind of thing. I guess analog horror also counts for that.
Yeah, I guess it's all those things. But it's good. I feel like we could definitely finish Hiding in My Home today, and I am kind of excited to see what they decide to do with it. Because if I'm honest with you, I still don't really know what they could do for an ending, unless like one of them dies or something. I don't know. I feel like that's not quite right. So I think the other idea we had was that they would kind of like team up against this organization or whatever it is it's the guy, isn't it? Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen.
But if I remember last time,
hi Ellie.
Ellie, hello, welcome. Nick here and early. My man, good to see you. Good to see you guys. But yeah, if I remember from last time, Anthony has now been taken. I suppose hostage is the right word, and put into a storage unit. That's the last thing I remember happening. Because he kind of realized certain truths, I guess. I remember the full details of why he got taken.
Like it was, I know like, part of it is also because like there was the murder thing going on, and he had implicated himself by planting the poster, but he was told to do that. I don't actually remember him like exposing anything about the organization.
Yeah. I don't think he said anything about doing something like that, but I wouldn't be surprised, especially if he's been taken hostage now. Then yeah, I would assume that could still be in the cards. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure where it's going to go, and that's why I'm excited to continue the narrative. I'm a little hungover today, folks, so bear with me. I'll get back in form. I got coffee. I got me some food and stuff. Took me ages to get out of bed. Got some painkillers and stuff. Got a crazy headache and stuff. It's my own doing. I mean, don't feel bad for me. This is my own fault. So, oh yeah, good to see some people though. This is nice. Nick says the videos go back and forth between Anthony and Hollis now. Okay, interesting. That's cool.
Imagine so. That's how it had been before.
Yeah, but maybe it's like a little bit more back and forth. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Either way, I think we're all kind of ready, aren't we? So we're on episode 37 because we finished with the Who is Hollis Coogan, and even that, I mean, I don't really remember what happened in that.
Oh yeah, that didn't answer like anything.
Yeah. Okay.
It just him talking to the camera.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who's like that didn't help. Great. Okay. So yeah, the next one is On Trial, episode 37, which looks like it's got the dude again. Probably some more Anthony antics going on.
The dude.
I forget if I guess he's the. Oh, he was also
the boss.
So he seems to
be
the
neighbor and the boss.
Yeah. Or no, the roommate, isn't he? He's Hollis's roommate, but he also faked being his psychiatrist or something as well.
Yeah,
that was certainly a choice. Dr. Tanner, right? Okay, I guess we just call him Dr. Tanner. That's a good way to remember for now. All right, I say we jump on in. Everybody ready, boys and girls? I sure hope so. Episode 37, On Trial.
Yeah. I haven't really begun to comprehend this yet. That's what worries me. Very restless. Fuck. I was supposed to be home.
Fuck that pillow. What?
Apologies, I hit my keyboard.
I'll get to kick the pillow again.
I was supposed to be home. They left me this camera, and that's it. I guess they think it'll keep me occupied, like I have some kind of compulsion to record. Like that'll quiet me down. Oh, and if you're wondering about the bathroom situation, it sucks. The only way is with the key. And when it's locked out there, there's nothing I can do in here. I thought about making a racket until some employee notices, but this setup, a pillow, a chair, and a person, that's the problem. They'd ask questions. Who knows if they go to the police or something. If that happened, they know who rents the unit. They'd look into them.
Wouldn't you want that?
Right? I that's what I'm saying. Anthony's logic in some of the things just are so infuriating.
What are they thinking right now?
You thinking of me right now?
Food and water. Try to spread it out over the day. Alright. I have your laptop here. Record anything you want to upload for the people.
No.
Okay.
Hi, Chaos.
One full day and you've already gone quiet, huh? No will to keep going. You know, maybe it'll surprise you, but I've had to do things similar to this in the past. More than once, as a matter of fact. I wasn't much older than you are. If I were you, I'd use this time as an opportunity.
To do what?
Well, that'll be something personalized, won't it? If you can't think of anything, then my advice won't be much help to you.
Opportunity.
Days later.
He already came. Isn't it?
Trapped in the closet with the boss.
I know you're wondering about this. We brought you here now, and we had an opportunity before. Well, I've grown concerned. Things I dismissed as unlikely have become more probable, unfortunately. And I don't know what to think. The best thing that you and I can do right now is try to come to some conclusions. The videos that have been uploaded to your YouTube channel, any say from the last 8 months, that have taken on a cryptic style and tone, what do you make of them?
Like, what do I think they mean?
Surely you've spent some time pondering them.
Of course, they're primarily what Hollis uploads. I feel like typically he's trying to tell me something with them, in a pretty roundabout way most of the time.
Any examples?
Specifically, I don't know, each one is different. And when he uses clear English words at all, the statements are very vague. Usually I feel like he tries to intimidate me. He obviously hates me and wants to convince everyone I'm responsible for his wrongdoing.
Like making certain you saw the news report that incriminated you.
Yeah, essentially.
Now, let me ask you another question. And this has interested me since I first learned about your situation. How exactly did you access Hollis's YouTube channel in the first place? You know this, having seen the computer setup in my apartment. My line of work involves a lot of secrecy, manipulation of online accounts when possible. I've never needed to access a YouTube channel before, but it could benefit me to know the process.
I didn't say how I did it in that first video I made for a reason. I don't want a bunch of people to suddenly know how to do it. They could try to hack my channel themselves. And I'm sorry, but I'm filming now, and I'm uploading this too, so... But listen, I found out just by looking online.
I'll look for it myself, I suppose. I'll go ahead and assume the frustration of being isolated is still severe, and we'll make more progress as time goes on. Maybe next time we'll break through to those times you can't remember, when you and Hollis knew each other. I figure you'll want to hear this.
Please come home soon, okay? I'm gonna put something in the oven, and I was thinking we could all live downstairs. So just, please, we're thinking about you. Anthony,
Stop it.
please just tell me where you are.
Give it to me!
It's his mom.
Can't let you have it. But I wouldn't want to not let you hear any of that.
Okay.
So you're telling me he's been trapped there for at least a number of days, and he does nothing to try to break out.
Yeah.
That whole
Even like,
last sequence, he could have easily like fought that dude and tried to escape.
Yeah. Yeah. Like at any of these points when the thing's open, he can just run out. Like they're gonna chase him, but like he's gonna have an option to avoid them.
Absolutely. It's and then like we said with his reasoning of, oh, I should try to attract noise, but then they'll know that I've been in here, and it's like, yeah, they'll know that you've been taken fucking hostage and stuff. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. His logic and reasoning is just shit.
Anthony has always been the one with this strange reasoning.
Very much so. Very much so. Chaos says, I didn't even think of that because I was so annoyed at how smug the guy was being. I get that. Yeah, Dr. Tanner is a little bit of a smug bastard for sure. Yeah, he still gets away with a lot of stuff. It's really weird. Really weird.
I was caught off guard by him asking like how did you get access to Hollis's YouTube account? But like, 'cause when he first asked that, I was sure this was going in the direction of like, you're not telling us things, like you're hiding secrets. You actually know a lot more than you let on.
Yeah.
But no, it's just he was just like, I just want to know how to do it myself, so I can
right.
do it. Like,
Yeah.
that's just stupid.
It's
Or silly, rather.
very, very silly. I completely agree. I too thought it was going to be revelations of the fact that like maybe Anthony has suppressed memories or some shit. You know, anything. I don't know. Just it is odd. Nick says, I knew you would complain about that because I remember you complaining about something similar in EMH. And for good reason.
Yeah.
Because it really starts taking you out of the experience when it becomes like you don't believe in the human motivation or, you know, anything that a normal person will probably do in these situations. Now, is it going to be one of those where, oh, well, we get the revelations that Anthony's not normal? I mean, I feel like we kind of already knew that. We just don't know to what extent, right? I don't know. I guess we'll see where it goes. I don't want to immediately shit all over this, but it is starting to have some cracks. Right, this is episode 38, Exhausted.
When you're spending half your time house jumping and the other half traveling through the woods for hours on end, you have a lot of time to think. I've been reflecting a lot lately, specifically on the day I
What
left
captain's on?
Anthony's house. That was almost a year ago now. Everything changed that day. I've been thinking about Jordan, too. But now, that name doesn't even... Anthony, out of curiosity, and I know you won't ever answer this, but do me a favor and think about it to yourself. When was the last time you even actually thought about Jordan?
That's a good question.
This place closes at midnight. But honestly, I don't even think anyone's here to enforce that rule. But I'll try to be quick anyway. The problem is, their storage unit number never actually appeared in a video. Damn it.
You could just knock on the
It was in the middle of one of
thing.
these longer alleys, but I don't know which one for sure. I have to come back. I can't do this now. Okay. I didn't see them leave this time. Hopefully I can just see
I
them
spent up
enter
plays.
or exit the right unit, and then just leave. Fuck. Is that... Shit. If they actually saw me, there could be benefits to that. They're waiting for me to show up at night. This might be the only opportunity to follow them. I need to be close enough to actually see them enter. Come on, come on.
What did you really want to do?
264.
Even so, no, we're not going to the police with this.
It felt nice to have somebody who's seemingly wanted to help, but
Anthony.
Not even gonna look right. I mean,
Shit. Are they wrapping it up in there? any of his answers given you any additional reason to suspect?
Every single one of them, yes, as I told you.
I mean, have you caught any contradictions in what he...
Contradictions, no. Evasion, ambiguity, standoffishness, yes, more brazenly than I have no reason not to take more extreme measures immediately.
You might stop talking completely. You wouldn't want that.
Take me back, then return here. Make sure you review briefings for the month if you haven't already. Before sundown, if possible. You might come back tonight.
I'm lucky they didn't turn that corner. They're going back to Tanner's apartment to drop him off, and then the liaison is coming back on his own for the rest of the night. I think he's monitoring because they're worried I might come back. They're worried I'm gonna do it at night. If I need a key to get into that unit... Son of a bitch! I know it's unlikely, but there's a chance, small chance, that they'll have a copy in the car. In the glove compartment, I don't know. He'd take it out with him when he gets out to go inside to see Anthony. I know, but I have to be sure. I just have to wait until he leaves the car again. It's really boring, you know. You wouldn't think so, but it's fucking boring. I really did want to make films when I was younger. Cinema always struck me as the most powerful artistic medium. That's how you convey a relevant socio-political message. You can just make people see things and hear things. You can confront them with things. And now I've started to think now, cinema's almost too powerful. Okay. This is it. He's leaving. I have to do it now. I don't know how long I have here. He could be back in 5 minutes or less. I can't come back anyway. I can't come back. Especially not if I upload this. Nothing. Nothing, of course. I don't know why I even hoped otherwise. Well, the glove compartment gambit was a bit of a bust. It's not entirely a loss, okay? I do have this footage. That's not nothing. It's not even close. I have to look back over it.
Okay.
A lot of
Really
attempts.
slow pace.
Yeah. Didn't work out very well. But now they also know that you're definitely around because you broke into his car.
Yeah.
Quite frankly,
I do
you should have
love.
just tried to attack the guy and get the key off him. Try to knock him out or something.
Yeah.
But that
I
might
do
not
love
have
him.
worked.
I love him stopping and saying, like, I did want to be a filmmaker. Just going on about cinema.
Right.
Like, I wish like Alex would have said that in Marble Hornets. Or just at some point when he was pointing a gun at somebody, like, I just wanted to make films.
I never wanted to be here. Slenderman, operator, do you hear that? It's a fucking stupid name. Things like that. That'd be funny. Yeah. Just a little humanizing element. I get you. All right. Oh, gosh, excuse me. All right, moving on to episode 39. This is Unsure What to Think, which is exactly how I feel.
This was recorded about a week ago. I waited to upload it in case anything else noteworthy happened soon after, but so far nothing has. I didn't get that last sentence. It's just a conversation that intrigued me slightly.
At the height of my paranoia about everything, back at the beginning, I'd spend most of my day in my room, just thinking about everything. And I'd feel unprotected, somehow. I don't know why I can't just conjure that feeling up now. It's the same situation. Gotta do something.
Here. Filming today?
Might as well. What else is there to do? Not gonna upload anything yet, though.
Your call. Alright. I have something to talk to you about. We have reason to believe, confirmation actually, that Hollis has been around here.
Really? Wait, how do you know? What do you do?
I'm gonna show you. It's on the YouTube channel. To me, it seems unclear what he was trying to do, other than
No, it doesn't.
overhear what my boss and I were saying.
Right.
Generally,
He
just
pretty much spelled out what he was doing.
fish for
Yeah, he
information
clearly
on our
wants
business.
to break Anthony out.
He broke into my car, you see. He may have wanted to get inside this unit, but couldn't, of course.
May
You don't have any
have.
idea why? Except to just
I was looking for a
screw
key,
the
you stupid
organization
fuck.
over?
Well, take a look at the footage for yourself. Anything immediately stand out to you? It's not a rhetorical question, by the way. This is part of the reason we want your help. Look, you have some sort of history with Hollis. And if you don't want to speak about it, I personally understand that. And I suspect even my boss won't be able to get much out of you on the subject. But I know, at this point, you want him stopped as much as we do. And you know him better than we do. My boss only got so familiar with him. If you have anything, insight into where he might go, into how he might conduct himself going forward, based on what you know of him, it is essential that you tell us. I mean, if there's something...
He's messed up in the head in ways that I can't begin to understand. If I could tell you where he is or what he's planning, I would have.
Welcome, Floopy. No worries. Jesus, get the shit of me. Right, so with the episodes we've got so far, just today alone, I I'm not sure why they put him in the storage unit. I guess it's a protection thing, but I feel like it's more of a kidnapping. But they're not really even getting him to do anything or making him do things. It's just they're confining him, right? At least that's my interpretation.
They're not even being that intimidating, which is why I think he should be trying to escape, because they haven't actually, like, I don't know, like he should be at least pushing them until they get intimidating, and then you can be like, oh, I shouldn't try to escape, but they're just two random like casual dudes,
Right.
who I don't know.
No, I completely agree with you. The vibe I got based on their introduction to the series and everything like that made them seem like they're these incredibly powerful guys with all kinds of capabilities. I mean, they even had Hollis, I suppose, work for them based on the context of the conversations we've had with them before. But then they do these. You're right. They do these very just stupid and naive things. And I'm just like, are these guys even like the real ones? Is this all just a big fucking fake play or something? It feels weird that they're dumb and incapable.
I think we're far enough into this series that the series needs to give us something. It needs to give us the answer to something, one thing, because like it keeps like it's trying to raise the stakes. It's trying to change the stakes. It's trying to get me involved and engaged in some greater ideas, but I can't bite into anything because there's fundamental questions that I just have no frame of reference for. Because the impression that I'm getting with this storage unit thing is that like, oh, and this is interpreting it as if like giving it the benefit of the doubt and saying like the two organization people are being smart. Benefit of the doubt. That would mean that like Anthony is hiding all kinds of shit, and they know how to get under his skin. They just want to let him soak for a while. They want to. He doesn't want to talk. He wants to keep pretending he doesn't know anything. Okay, fine. We'll leave you to soak for another day. But and plus, like, I don't know necessarily if Hollis knows Anthony. There was the photograph, but I feel like Hollis would have said something by now if that was the case. There must be a reason he hasn't said to the camera, like, "Oh yeah, I knew that guy," but he wants to get him out of the thing. So, like, things are all converging on Anthony now, and that I need something. I need something to tell me why I should give a shit.
Mm.
That's
I agree.
how I'm feeling right now.
I totally understand how you're feeling, and I agree because I mean we're in the last stretch because it only goes up to episode 48, so we're now entering episode 40, which is the weird Hollis to the Ark sequence. So we're gonna get a finale or something in a few episodes, like what? I'm so lost, and I agree with you. I feel like nothing is making sense, and I also agree with the fact that you're right. Hollis could have easily, in any of his videos, revealed information about him and Anthony. There's too much confusion, and at the moment it's starting to look like it's one of those things where we have a lot of ideas, a lot of these really cool fucking ideas that are really good for storytelling points. We're gonna throw them all at this thing. Maybe we'll connect the dots. And I'd like it to have connecting dots, but at the moment, I feel like a lot of it is going to be left to ambiguity. And if too much is left to ambiguity, then there's just not enough motivation for me to really get heavily invested in the story when I'm not going to get at least enough of a picture that I can make sense of things.
Yeah. Because it looks like I love ambiguity in storytelling. I'm not mad at this series. Well, I'm not mad at the series, period. But I'm not criticizing the series for having ambiguity. But it's like it's the way that it's doing ambiguity. There's it's like cooking. There's a delicate balance to the amount of ingredients you put in, and if you put in too much ambiguity, you need to start like evening it out with a bit more
Balancing it with
detail, things you can sink your teeth into.
Well, that's a pretty good way to think of it. You do too much of one thing, the problem is you got to balance it out in other ways. Otherwise, it just becomes one thing. Yeah, that's beautifully put. Nick says this company is the only real danger. You will see what I mean in a few episodes. Are they a danger? I don't feel threatened at all by these two fucking buffoons. They're giving me some real Pinky and the Brain vibes, except the brain isn't very brainy. Because, like Eva said, how did you hack into a YouTube channel? Like, how do you hack into anybody's account? You have to get their fucking password and stuff. Sometimes you brute force it. Maybe it was fucking left on a post-it note in his house. Maybe they lived together or some shit. We do not have enough context of the relationship
between
Anthony.
Maybe he paid somebody to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, Jordan's right. You can do that. I'm not saying you should do that, but it's certainly a possibility. So it's just, there's just
no. Well, like Anthony said that Anthony had said that he'd done it, like found it on a Google search, which kind of suggests to me it was an internet solution, and that leads me toward like some things you can pay for that kind of thing.
I think we had a little weird dream hiccup there, but
those two guys. Yeah. And those two guys give me the impression of like knockoff Breaking Bad. It feels like it's kind of taking influence from the vibes of Breaking Bad, especially with the storage facility thing. That's where Walter kept his money for at one point. But kind of, and so in that vein, I'm half expecting them to like kill Anthony's family and like make him hear it on the phone or something. Hear them do it. Like, so that's my prediction, my wild prediction for where this might go. But we still wouldn't tell us anything. But it would just kind of exacerbate the frustrations I have with this series. But which, like, to restate, like, I loved this series at the start. It just
had a very strong
once
start.
the organization became a thing, it started to. The organization is not the direction that this series, I guess, needed.
Yeah, because I mean, the whole point of him linking up with them was because they were going to help him get to Hollis. And they made it sound like they have the capability of getting to Hollis, and that Anthony just had to prove that he was going to work with them by doing the poster thing and everything like that, right? But I don't think these guys are capable of jack shit. I just do not feel like they're very capable. I mean, they've still got Anthony in a storage unit. I don't know why. If it was to hide him from Hollis, that works at first. But based on the videos, the fact that Hollis knows exactly where he is, why haven't they moved him? There's just too many...
Yeah, that's a good question.
Strange things, right? Chaos makes a really good point. This is dragging out and going to have to wrap up way too fast. I don't see it being satisfying at all, unfortunately. And, you know, I'm currently starting to get that vibe, which is a bit of a shame. Because I agree with Jordan. Like, the first, 14, 15 episodes where it really fucking took off and stuff, that was incredible. I can't believe they were able to do such a thing. And it's not like it was a 1 minute little video of a big reveal. It was like 7 minutes long with all these interesting points and all these things that make you feel like you're following a conspiracy and stuff. And it was well thought out and it was well planned and it was really good. And now we're here. Maybe other big revelations will come. I'm afraid I don't know. But maybe I'm just too dumb to see them or something. I really have no idea. But based on face value, what I could just see with my initial watching of the series, I don't think there is going to be any other super hardcore things that are really going to blow my fucking mind.
Yeah, okay. I'm still holding out hope there'll be something, but I think even in the best case scenario, if they manage to drop us off with an incredible bombshell, it's like that'll be a good ending, but I don't think it would even make the past 10 videos feel worth it.
Wow, Nick has big stakes. Entry 47 and 48 might. That's you know what? I mean, I would still love it to hit us with something that, you know, changes the perspective again. But I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Chaos also says there was so much potential. I just don't feel like it could play off at this rate and pacing. I get that, yeah. But who knows? You're right. There are still episodes to go, and the only way to find out is to watch, and then we could continue dissecting, I think. All right, let's watch Hollis's weird video. This is
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the internet connection today.
yeah, it's not on your side. It's definitely on my side because we just dropped there for a moment. It's come back. It's supposed to be setting a certain bit rate, which usually does a good job at that. Let me tell you what. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna have a little nose.
Okay.
See what's going on. So that should be fine. And I'm the only one home. Okay. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, it seems to have reset itself a little bit. We'll see if this makes any difference.
We're doing okay right this second.
Yeah, it seems like we're okay at the moment, but we'll see if it. Clearly, the internet's having some weird funkiness here today, which it does happen from time to time. And let's hope it gets back to behaving itself, because usually we're okay. It's not too bad here. Not as good as the UK office, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. US systems, not always well optimized, let me tell you. Anyway, Nick also says we probably won't like these past few videos, but that will change perspective. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna find out, aren't we? Let's see.
Yeah.
So this says the location. I wonder if because he's talking about the key, isn't he? Oh god, it's so hard to tell what's going on. It looks like it's just a bunch of random. It looks like it's just part of clips from the other videos and stuff.
Yeah. This is meant just for one person. Don't wait, don't stay there. Look at it from every angle. Be there, or be square. It's not very far. This is time sensitive. Oh.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
A little hiccup right at the end there, but we're good.
Yeah, I think it was just showing like next videos we can watch is what it was. Life Armor, episode 41. This is a long one. This could be something.
Let's do it.
If it isn't already clear to Dr. Tanner what I'm trying to do right now, I'm gonna say what it is I'm trying to do. And it's not a lie. Not this time. I'm looking for a key to the storage unit. And it's okay if you, the audience, knows that. And Dr. Tanner himself.
I don't know how they didn't know that.
Because by the time this video is uploaded, I'll either have it, or there will be no conceivable way for me to get it anymore. And at that point, my contingency plan, which I've also been in the process of executing, it'll just have to work. Staying in line with my recent honesty as soon as possible policy. I just wanted to tell you that. Now there's one more place that a copy of that key could be. And that's where I'm going. I never wanted to go there again. Do you remember? Now Tanner's gone to the storage facility once or maybe twice a day for a while. Now the liaison, he's been there 24/7 recently. I think ever since they suspected that I had been around the area. Now, it's likely he has a key to the unit on his person. I know that. But if Dr. Tanner has a copy of the key too, then he wouldn't need to actually bring it when the liaison comes and gets him and brings him to the storage facility. So maybe it's in the apartment. Now that banks on the existence of 2 keys, I know, and that's not a guarantee. But I have nothing better to go off of right now. This is it, I guess. Just in and out. I don't know. Jesus. He was paranoid as hell already when I was living here, but... Jesus.
Wow.
Well, I guess he knew I still had a key. Well, key. It's tiny. It could be anywhere. It's tiny. I know you don't want to see someone search this place again. You've already seen it once. So I won't record much, but...
Hey, thank you. Jesus.
Yeah, just continue to
But you can
incriminate
just
yourself,
cut
you know?
through it, man.
The key is that...
But also just for the pacing.
Anywhere
Like,
in
you
here.
cut through it, dude.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
looks like. There
just
could
show us that
be
you
20
found it.
keys in this place.
Why don't you take some of the laptops? Like, what's he gonna do without
That's a
them?
good question.
Why did he leave the air conditioner on?
There's 3 laptops in this room? Duh?
Shit.
Why did you turn the air conditioner
Uh,
off?
Doctor... fuck.
Hollis, I have to say I'm surprised.
Hey,
Really?
if you
You're
try to kill me,
surprised?
shoot me or break down the door, people are gonna hear you. We both know there are 5 other apartments in this building.
Indeed, you do.
Yeah, if you try to come in at all, I will make sure they hear across the street, let alone just upstairs.
No, we can't afford a scene. I agree. To that end, I encourage you to approach the door. As if I don't hear your voice coming from directly behind it, I'll have to assume you're trying to climb out a window, in which case I will be forced to meet you outside. Consequences be damned.
Yeah, I'm here.
You won't be leaving that room, Hollis. Not without confronting me, which I assure you, you won't just walk away from. Open the door now, because you'll have to eventually regardless.
And if I do, what are you gonna do? You gonna tie me up and demand answers like Anthony? What are you gonna do?
I don't have to tell you it won't be pleasant, but maybe some of what you know can be a bargaining chip for your life. We can only find that out here.
Alright, that's it. I'm ending the bullshit, okay? The fact is, you're not in a position to dictate negotiations like you think you are. You think... You know what? I'm looking for a key to the storage unit, you see. And it doesn't matter if you know that. That's just a secondary goal of mine, anyway. You think that I would come here so brazenly if I hadn't already done what I really wanted to do.
Mr. Beast, oh my god.
What did you really want to do?
Come on. You already know. You were right when you said it to Anthony. Or at least your liaison was. Yeah. Did you think that after being
Break 'em
here
out.
in this apartment for 6 months, planning to do the whole time what I've finally been doing, that I didn't find things out about your operation? Those folders on the computer that I filmed myself looking at months ago after you had already deleted them. It was to throw you off, Dr. Tanner, and it worked perfectly. You think that I hadn't already made copies of them all? Yeah, I know. Everything. Every other client you have, or have had over the last 2 years, I know them, and what you did for them.
And why
Okay.
should I believe that? And even so, we both know you're not going to the police with this. Blowing your own cover.
You know, it did take me a long time to figure out what to do with all this. But
Put him to YouTube.
Salvatore Young. Now that's a name you surely know. For over a year, you've supplied him with phencyclidine, PCP. I gave your entire archive to him. I tried a few of your other clients beforehand, but he was by far the most willing to sell you to the police himself. Now, he wasn't exactly in his right mind when I told him. He might not have done anything yet. I don't know, but I gave him all the information right before coming here, just in case. So, kill me if you want. I'm satisfied. After being trapped here for 6 months, this is all I can ask for.
You are lying to me, Hollis. I know you are.
I think he is lying.
Am I?
I think he just got the name from the video he was watching.
Fuck!
Fuck! So he was a drug dealer.
I suppose. Or I guess he was abusing his patients.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just trying to like fill his room with gas or something.
Yep,
Oh Jesus.
you're
I
right.
don't know. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy.
Took it in.
You would think
Why does he
I would have
keep
died in
looking?
there. I should have died. I should have. Like, are things supposed to work out okay?
He didn't find the key.
Nope, he didn't find the key.
What did he actually achieve in there?
I guess a fun video where he got to reveal that he could expose Dr. Tanner to the world for his crimes, which is kind of cool and fun
feel
and
like-
everything. But what the fuck does any of
I feel
that
like we
have
know-
to do with Anthony and Jordan?
I felt like we now know more about Dr. Tanner than we do about Hollis or Anthony.
Also,
Just
So-
with that one detail.
so Hollis, based on my understanding, he was also a patient of Dr. Tanner. Ends up living with Dr. Tanner, but then
But so,
breaks
sounds like
out.
you're like trapped there.
Yeah, but he breaks out. Does the first 13? Excuse me. Does the first 13 episodes of Hiding in My Home, which is all mysterious and weird and everything. Almost looks like somebody's having some kind of mental problem. Could be because of the drugs and stuff. That makes sense to me. But then after that, he ends up going back to the apartment where he was trapped.
I don't know if he lived with Dr. Tanner beforehand. I know that he definitely lived with him after escaping from Anthony's house.
Hmm.
And I assume that, like, that's the period where he was quote unquote trapped. And I guess like it was leaving those papers in the trees because it's like his job, like he was blackmailed to or whatever. I don't know what he was doing before living in the basement.
I guess maybe living a normal life before he met Dr. Tanner. That's my assumption, but again, then, I mean, the whole Anthony thing gets just unanswered and everything, except for the fact that they know each other, which again is still not touched upon whatsoever. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was a fake. Maybe it wasn't a real picture at all. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Anyway, we're almost there. I say we just carry on and try to get as much information as we can. Looks like we're gonna get the story piece we thought. This is called The Time to Unite, episode 42.
Let's do it.
The usual here.
What time is it? It's hard to keep track.
About 2:30.
Afternoon. Shouldn't Dr. Tanner be with you?
He has other things going on, you know. He comes here when he can, but he relies on me to be here most of the time. So tomorrow.
Well, bye.
Wait, you didn't empty my shit bucket. Oh. He's trying something.
Oh, good.
Well, that's magical. Good. That works out super well, whatever the fuck he did. He never thought to do this before.
You should have waited a bit longer before he...
No. What the fuck are you doing? How the fuck did you get out? This is what we've done for you. The time spent on you.
Why didn't he try to, I don't know, go find the fucking office?
Don't say a fucking word.
Yeah. Climb the fence that he was looking at.
How do you even justify this? What reason could you possibly have? I know it can't be pleasant, man. But this is for your protection, as much as it's a precaution on our part.
Protection from what?
It's been months, and you haven't even gotten close to capturing Hollis. You think this is gonna keep working? Keeping me here? Wait, are you calling Tanner?
Yeah, listen.
Oh, you're dead.
There's something else we'll have to deal with when you get here. It's under control, no danger now, but over here, he got out of the unit somehow. It looks like he wedged something into the door to keep it from locking. Yes, I caught him on the outside, luckily, and brought him back. He's here. Okay.
Don't you need to bring him here?
No, Anthony, he has access to other vehicles if necessary. Well, just stay right there. Don't move.
Where's he gonna go?
Yeah. Okay. Ready. Answers. What exactly happened here? Don't worry. nothing happened.
Full of an oversight, we were told the door couldn't be opened from the inside except with tools.
Listen, he was still right in this alley when I caught him, and I brought him right back. I'd like to know what exactly happened to your apartment.
He was there. Hollis.
What?
You saw him?
The bastard locked himself in the bedroom and said something about a compromised client that absolutely forced me to leave and take care of things. I knew he was lying, but I couldn't have...
How could you be so naive?
What would you have done? Not checked? He was young, he said. A situation where I couldn't be sure about anything at all, and the fucker knew exactly what to say to make me leave. There's no issue, though, and I can address your concerns later. How can you be sure he didn't do anything?
Well, look, he's been recording this entire time. We can just check this.
Whoops.
Whoops.
What is this?
This screwdriver, you idiot.
I found it.
We're keeping this.
I found it.
Attack us. This was supposed to keep you distracted and docile. Turns out it's giving you a hero complex instead. There's something strange. Should have never left things like this in the first place. First Hollis, and now you. You've shown us just how penetrable our operation really is. There will be no more mistakes or leniency from here. But Anthony, the good news is I've thought of something recently. And if you really have been hiding something from us, I suspect this will finally solve the problem.
Okay.
I've been mulling things over the last few days, and I think I see a way forward. I know that I haven't spoken to you directly before. I think that should change. I know up to this point, you've seen me as mysterious and antagonistic.
Nope.
But I hope you realize that by this point, we're the most aligned in this whole experience. I want answers as much as you do. You viewers may not realize how much power you could wield in this particular context. Don't just take this as a request, but also as a suggestion that should benefit us all in our search for the truth. Look at the cryptic videos posted recently. They seem to have different and distinct styles. Like many of the videos Hollis posted in the past, I feel sure that they contain some kind of coded communication. To my eye, these videos were made in desperation. They seem urgent. Now, I believe we've made a breakthrough in discerning a message from the 34th video. It's speculative, but you'll see our handiwork at the end, and I think you'll agree we've made progress. There was a set of 28 images. 26 of them took place inside Anthony's home, 2 did not. In removing those 2, we have 26 images that appear approximately 20 times each. One set of the 26 images lasts 25 frames. We've ordered these from largest to smallest to give ourselves a set order in which the images of different lengths should appear. Perhaps this gives us a makeshift alphabet. The remaining sequences comprise the same images lasting for 20 frames, then 19, and so on, down to 1 frame. I think we're correct in this particular ordering because, as you'll see, the circles grow and shrink very fluidly, and the images flash by increasingly quickly. If there's a message here, I believe we're close to finding it. But if those of you watching assist us, we will get there much faster. Again, that complete reordered video will be at the end of this one. I think it is essential that we tease out the meaning of these videos as soon as possible. And who better to ask than you, who live and breathe this sort of thing? I believe answers are at hand. We just need to do a little bit more.
Welcome back, Eric.
Following is the entirety of Waiting 34 speculatively reordered. We recommend a continued study of this video as well as 33 and 40. One or more of them could yield a breakthrough. We encourage the use of the Hiding in My Home discussion platforms for this investigation. Should we scroll ahead and see if the rest of this video is literally just this? Oh, is there text over it?
There's text.
We'll need the help of as many of you as possible.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anything else, but this might be the reordered version that he said they made, but then It's reordered, and they still haven't decoded the alphabet, even though it sounds like they've tried to give us exactly how to decode the alphabet. And then that's the entirety of the message. So it is just the reorder of the message. I'm going to see if anybody has anything. Not that I can see. Weird. You think it's somebody in the comments
It'll be a different platform then.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it'll be like a forum or something.
yeah, I would think so. We'll see if anything happens in the message from Dr. Tanner then.
We've reached a
Well,
milestone.
I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
Okay. Yeah, you take
If that's okay. That's okay with you.
Absolutely take a break. No problem. No problem. Hello, Sebastian. You right there, buddy? Oh, he's a good boy. Hates being picked up, but a sweet boy nonetheless. He's a sweet boy nonetheless, aren't you, monkey? Aren't you? Yes, he is. Oh, goodness gracious! I'm still feeling the effects of that hangover, but that's okay. We're getting there. Sipping up a coffee. Probably gonna get some more water in a little bit. Ain't no problem. So Nick says this is him trying to escape now. So there you have it. At least he tried to escape once. I mean, yeah, that's true. It's still somewhat silly, poor attempt, but it was something. It was something. I'll give him that. If necessary, is that not him saying he will steal a vehicle if he has to? Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. These guys are meant to be the good guys. Locking people in a storage unit. I don't know, man. This is a bit weird. And then E. I'm back after months or so, but I'm visiting since I have time to work on my YouTube channel. Well, it's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well, and it's good to know that you're still working on your channel, making some videos. Always good to do. Creation is fun. It's always worthwhile to do that because, yeah, it's just it's a good thing. It's a good thing to cultivate, I believe. Nick says, skip the end of this one. You don't need to watch the reordered video. Yep, which we sure did. We skipped that. He says, I've gone through 2 fevers most of the time, but I'm healthy at the time. Good. I'm glad you're doing a lot better then. That's fantastic. Yeah, being sick sucks. It really, really does. Nick says, looks like Dr. Tanner figured out how to gain access to the YouTube channel after all. Right? This enigmatic, powerful, mysterious man can't hack into a YouTube channel or make his own. Make his fucking own. Like, well, it's silly. It's just silly. Nick says, I don't think we're ever supposed to think Dr. Tanner and his associate was a good guy. Oh, well, I definitely don't think they're good guys. I believe when we first met the liaison and they tried to, make it look like they were going to help him, then I was like, okay, they might use some dirty tricks and stuff, maybe like private detectives might do. Not all, of course, but, I'm just saying, like, they might do they might push the boundaries a little bit, right, in order to get the results and the truth, and that I understood. But no, these guys are just it's all over the fucking place. Also, is hiding in my home an ARG series? Yes, it is. It is somewhat ARG in nature, I would say. It's because there are puzzles, there is a mystery to kind of solve, but it mostly seems to take place in the videos. Maybe a bit of it takes place off of YouTube, probably a different discussion space platform. I'm not entirely sure. But yes, it does have puzzle elements, so I would say it's an ARG. Good. Well, at least not now, says Nick. I mean, it's not an active ARG, if that's what you mean. But it was an ARG at the time, and it was cool. Sebastian! Can't believe he's not talking. It's so weird. He loves to talk. He's very quiet today. Sebastian! Hey, buddy. I think he's a sleepy monkey is what it is. He's a sleepy boy. He's a sleepy boy. How are you? You're just a sleepy boy. I'll have to see about setting up a cat cam at one point. But we don't exactly have a spot where they always go. It's like they go all over the place. So it's easier to set up a cat cam if I have it dedicated. Well, I guess I could aim it at the window. They do like the window a lot. That's a bit fun. Because I don't break or anything like that. We could have chat stayed up, but then have a cat cam. I think that'd be fun. If they, Oh, is he going in his little bed? You going in your igloo? Night, night. Yeah, he's a tired monkey. He's a tired monkey. Aren't you? Oh, He's so precious. At least not now that we're supposed to think Dr. Tanner's a good guy. Oh, I see. I see. I see. And yet he is still trying to get us to help him. But the problem is I still don't know the motivations. I still do not know why. Right? In the past before he started being so antagonistic, then sure. But now we know better. Of course, of course. Oh, that's so good. Right. I'm going to go get some more water. But I will... I'll give you guys a little bit of music at least. Hang on. Boop, 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 boop. Royalty-free, lo-fi hip-hop. You're welcome. Alright, here's some water. Be back in a minute. Behave yourselves. Okay. I have changed it. Might be getting back to stability. Hopefully we'll see. It is looking a little bit more promising. I don't know why it's jumping all over the place like that. Usually it kind of sticks around the metric that I set it to, but today it's gone anywhere from 0 to like 20 something thousand, which is insane. I don't know why it's doing that. It should be sticking around 6,000 kbs is what I tend to have it set to for the 1080p streams. But I don't know. It's all over the fucking place. I don't know where it is. Anyway, Nick says, to the Eric guy, just for context, we are almost at the end of the series. We have less than an hour left to go. That is true. That is certainly true. He has returned. Welcome back, my brother. Oh, there he is. Welcome
Here
back.
I am.
Hello, hello. Welcome back, my brother.
Here I am. Hello. Thank
Well,
you.
of course, yeah, of course. So,
Oh,
are we ready to see what
needed
Dr.
to-
Tanner
needed to have
has
that
to
break.
say? Oh, that's just no worries. I get that. Let's see what Dr. Tanner has to say.
Say well done to those cryptographers among you who have had a hand in this.
yeah.
I just need something final, some confirmation, to be certain. In the email address you all uncovered in video number 34, it may prove to be the last connective piece,
Negotiate at
given
Gmail.
the message contained in video number 33. If we do not meet, I will tell them the truth,
You don't tell them the truth.
and the fact that
fuck did
an
they
email
get that?
address was left subsequently.
Amazing.
The question is, was the address a continuation of the same message, or a response to the message? The videos have distinct styles and tones. I think that's fairly damning evidence in one direction. We must be certain. And so I recommend the following. Do not simply send emails to that address. This isn't like when you contacted us last December. Whatever was sent by this new email address, that is the smoking gun we're all searching for. So, you see where I'm headed. The password must be discovered so that we can access the account ourselves and see the evidence therein.
We're certainly having some terrible lag at the minute. I don't know. It's getting worse, right? I'm gonna do my little crafty
Yeah.
magic again. I bear with. Might disappear for just a. Okay, well, I've got you. Okay, well, I've got you. Ah, okay. It's starting to come back.
Oh, there you are again.
Yep. It's we'll see if
Yeah.
it improves. I don't know what the fuck it is today. but it is just misbehaving like crazy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, it looks like
Yeah.
it's okay at the moment. We'll see how long that goes on. But I mean, we'll try to just get this series done. We don't have to hang out today for clearly having network issues. There's only so much I can do about it. Oh, and that's gone down to 0 KB now. Fuck me. Come on.
Huh.
It goes anywhere from 0 to like 20,000. It should be stable at 6. That's where I've always kind of tried to keep it, but it's not staying stable. I don't know what is going on. I haven't changed anything. I mean, maybe there was an update or something. I really don't know. Well, the bitrate is set at 6,000. That is what it's supposed to be.
Hmm.
I do not see anything. I don't know. We'll just see how long we can get through. We're not far from an end, I'm sure. So we'll see what we can do. Let's carry on.
Yeah.
That is our last hurdle. The password. Of course. But I simply don't believe it will be random. Don't you all get the feeling that Hollis or Anthony, the pair of them, is trying to accomplish something of importance, of great meaning? There's something very calculated about this situation.
I have no idea.
This entire series of events. There always has been. Like everything we've witnessed so far. The password will not be...
Hear you?
Yeah.
Hear you?
Yeah.
I heard a thing.
Okay, you did hear me. Okay.
Yep.
It is just doing a terrible job today.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is very bad. We might not be able to finish this today if it's just going to continue being this ridiculous. We're so fucking close.
Annoying.
Hi, Howler.
We
hey.
are so close. Yeah.
I know, right? We're so fucking close. We just want to finish it, man. We just want to finish it, and then it can break.
We've only got a few videos left.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So he's saying, email this email, but be very careful. See if we can figure out a password. I don't. I guess it's to decode some of the Bizarro videos is what's going on.
Yeah.
I
can't imagine that. I can't imagine that Hollis is going to put the password to an email address in a video.
Yeah. Well, he's talking about deciphering a password, so I think it's from one of the other videos he's trying to decipher something. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a little fucking confused.
Yeah.
We'll see if things make sense.
See who used this email address to communicate and what they said. If you try to access this account yourself, you may be met with a "your device is not recognized" message. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, maybe it is
If
to
not,
break
feel
into
free
the
to enter
email.
the password yourself once we've come up with decent possibilities. But if it does, I'll enter our guesses myself. I have Anthony's laptop, and I'm able to access the account with the right password. I'll be there to discuss with you, so look out for me. I'm confident in our success. And I'm confident in what our success will lead us to. Security for me, answers for us all. The next time you see me, I hope we found the answers we seek.
I just do not trust that
The
fucker.
end- The end of that had the tenor of like a Kickstarter video. Like next time you see me, hopefully, like, with your help, we can fulfill our goal of $200,000.
We can hit our stretch goal, and I can go on holiday. And it's like, sorry, what? So you're not actually going to make the product? No, not really. No, I just didn't want to pay any rent this year. Well, it looks like we're having a bit of stability on the Streamlabs side right now. We'll see how it's going, but it is sticking around the 6,000. This is looking promising. We have now made it episode 44, Fruits of Labor, another short video, which I'm excited to see if 47 and 48 are the big, like, insane mind fucks, but I guess we'll see.
Following the publication of video number 43, myself and the Hiding in My Home Discord users discovered the password of the himhnegotiate@gmail.com address. This process can be seen exactly as it occurred on the Discord's deciphering channel.
That's cool. I like that.
Video number 34, which included the hidden email address, was uploaded by Anthony. All the images in that video come from his house, at a time that Hollis was already on the run. Also, Anthony was posting codes. Wow. Okay, so that one was an Anthony thing.
Unless
That
he
is
just,
actually- that-
unless he thought this far ahead that he already took the images and stuff before he left.
And like it says was uploaded by Anthony, so I feel like that. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Look, I take it. I take it at its
Yeah.
word. I
Yep,
believe
yep.
it.
You're right. That is what it says. Very so Anthony was posting a
Yep.
hidden code. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Like changes the context. Pie, what are you doing, Pie? Hang on. Pie's got her head in around a bag, and it's God, hang it.
Oh no! Bye. Sebastian. Oh, Pie. She's a funny little cat. She's a funny little cat. I love Pie. She makes me laugh. Just
Yeah, 'cause she had her head in like the handle of a bag. Like she was wearing the bag like a backpack. But if she'd have moved much, it would have fallen over and done something.
oh, she's fucking silly. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So I guess it looks like he's going through all this. It's interesting. It's really interesting.
Anthony intended to communicate with someone.
Well, that we understand now.
On the Discord, we looked for any pattern, object, symbol, or circumstances that could prove important enough to be the email password so we could find out what he wanted to say and to whom. This symbol has seemed to appear regularly for months now. Is it really a symbol?
Yeah. Right.
Just two lens flares. It resembles the teddy bear. It's two lens flares.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, you know, I don't see it. I just don't see it. Maybe
But
if
if
I
that's what-
really look, like, I guess those are the ears. But yeah, you're right. It is just fucking lens flare. But
Yeah, but if that's what we're going with, then I think that would imply that Anthony's communicating with Jordan.
oh, in which case he doesn't think he's dead.
Yeah.
That. Oh, okay. Very weird. High Howler also has a cat. Her name is Ruby. She's a black cat with a white mark on her chest. Aww.
Hmm.
That's precious. That's precious, is that? And Chaos says, me sarcastically to my cats. Oh, you guys would never. I'd never have to deal with that ever. God, they are such fucking funny creatures, aren't they? But yeah, this I feel like this is a stretch. But hey, if that's the intention.
This felt significant to us, but when we noticed the following from video number 40, our suspicions were confirmed. Teddy bear. Okay. That's cute.
That's interesting. That is, I suppose, yeah, because that is deliberately put like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's cute.
Interesting.
Upon determining the full password, Teddy bear where'd you get the 48?
Is that like a?
We accessed
It's,
the account and found one email.
I-
Did they just try? Did they just try every number until they got to 48?
I guess. I mean, it's like if that video was episode 48, I would understand the logic. But I agree with you.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did they get this number? Oh god. Either way, they got in to the email. Found an email thread. Between Anthony and Hollis.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Let's be able to get out of there at some
Hang on.
point. Sure,
Oh,
something you might be
I'll
able to use as a tool or a weapon.
go
If
back.
it's still there.
I'll go back so we can see
Oh,
them
the
from the
beginning of
start.
it.
Am I right in
Am I
assuming
right in
you're?
assuming you're finally ready?
Tell me
Yep.
what gives you that impression. You be Hollis, I'll be Anthony.
Call me crazy, but I think by hiding your password in that video, you're trying to show me you have no ulterior motive anymore and you're ready to talk. Among other things, maybe?
Well, if we talk, we can't do it like this.
I agree, obviously. We're talking in person. I insist on that.
Okay.
And if I'm interpreting things correctly, you've already proposed a location too.
If you say so. Then jumps to the next one.
I trust you'll be able to get out of there at some point. I showed you something you might be able to use as a tool or a weapon. Hopefully it's still there and you can figure something out. But if you don't know when he can make this happen, I can just wait at the place in question until you get there.
All right.
Are you really honestly ready to talk?
I am, Hollis. Trust me.
Are you sending short responses because the liaison is in there with you?
Yes, he's on the phone right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just re-scrolling through, I guess. Well, we've already read it, so.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it again. Just skip it. Skip it.
Yeah.
Ahead.
The implications are numerous. Hollis and Anthony have spoken under our noses. They were planning to meet if Anthony could successfully escape. And there's a question of how long they've been in contact. I've interacted with them both, and they both expressed hatred for the other. It didn't seem like an act. I don't know what to think about that. Threatening my business. My drug business.
It's coming back. We're coming back.
Oh.
We had a little hiccup again. No surprise.
Rest assured, I will take measures to secure my operation.
I'm sure you will.
And then this story will conclude for all our sakes.
Let's hope they have some serious conversation things. Because what the fuck? 45.
45.
Very short video.
He found another way out.
I guess so. Even though they made it seem pretty adamant that they were going to make sure that couldn't happen.
Yeah.
Is this it? Is the video just it's literally just of him breaking out? Okay. Cool.
Maybe it turns out he always could have just done that. He just never thought to try. Hollis, stay where you are. I'm on my way now.
Episode 46, The
It's the
Execution.
fabricated evidence we need, of course. Presumably, he'll think he should be there or on his way.
Oh,
Which leaves
I
one
see. They set it up.
The question of where. And you say you know the answer already?
so it didn't actually escape. It was just
It would
set
be
up.
very helpful if you just confirmed a location for us. After everything you put us through, your code of silence is unbreakable. It doesn't matter. I know where it is.
I mean, is it the location that was featured on the video? That is your house?
Right.
After all this, you've got me recording. I genuinely didn't think you had it in you to do anything like this. Not just now, but the whole time. Still, you have nothing to say for yourself. No matter what we do, no matter who you think we are and how much we don't deserve loyalty, you still have no capacity to show it. Have the decency to feel shame. But I guess that's me still trying to give you advice, right? Which is clearly pointless and always has been.
You told me to view this as an opportunity.
Mic drop.
It's certain. That's where they intended to meet. That park, the one Hollis had me find back in the winter.
So, the focus on Anthony's house in that video, that's a red herring?
A final effort to throw us
Oh,
off,
Anthony's out.
just in case. It's too obvious, and they've secreted the image of the park in there for a reason. It's a pre-existing image from that older video, so I wager Anthony himself decided on this, unable to get new footage of the place. And there's no date or time in this video hidden anywhere, so assuming Hollis got the message, she's probably there now, waiting for us.
I think you're right. So we bring him there and use him to lure Hollis out.
And take care of Hollis, yes.
I love how this menacing drug lord, his laptop has like
when
the
would be the best
gamer
time?
rainbow
Let's take
colors.
care of it
Right.
now.
And you can turn that
Really?
off.
Right now? Shouldn't we plan this more thoroughly?
I've been to that park multiple times. I've walked the entire area for that fake search of houses. I know exactly what to do.
Yep. Stream my. Oh. Okay.
Convenient time for you?
Yeah, we're
Sorry
here.
about that.
So close to it.
Hmm.
Don't you think it's a better idea to at least wait until nighttime?
It's a thought, but Hollis may be more suspicious of a nighttime rendezvous. It could be just as advantageous to have the element of surprise on our side. Broad daylight. And I've got to say, the idea of this being over now appeals to me greatly.
You do have a plan, though? Because this is something that needs to be done very efficiently. No witnesses. And I don't know the place we're going to myself.
He won't even see it coming. You know, Anthony, I think there's one thing about you I understand. The comfort you get from doing this. There's a feeling of security in looking at something frightening through a camera. That said, I think you've begun to rely on it too much. So that Hollis doesn't suspect, I'm going to give this back to you when we get there. But after that, I recommend you start looking into the abyss with your own eyes more often. That camera's old anyway. It has multiple dead pixels. It's outlived its usefulness.
Okay.
Everyone's a critic.
Here, take the keys.
This is what you'll want. It's still not ideal for the situation, but it'll work better than any of the rest. Whatever you might have on you.
Fuck. Alright.
Before I take anything out of here, I need you to tell me what I'm doing and where.
Beyond the first bridge, there's another one over the railroad tracks. It isn't more than 20 seconds away from where we are right now. That picture in the video was of the brick building on the other side of the park, for a reason, I'm sure. If that's how Hollis and this one communicated, then the specific meeting point will be there. So that's why we have him. Alright, come on, to the bridge. Keep that in the case.
Hi, Hallie, you've missed too much. It would take a lot to explain.
Yeah.
This should provide a good vantage point for a single shot. You'll need to stay out of view in the trees here, and when they pass under, quick and clean. This is the most secluded area in the park. Most of the nearest houses are abandoned.
Glasses man is Dr. Tanner.
You may have time afterwards to ensure the body is unidentifiable, but just in case, do try to make it a shot to the head.
All right, I'll make it fast if you get him here fast.
Well then, let's go.
Hi, someone. Welcome. They're trying to get
You've
Anthony and
missed
Hollis.
everything, I someone.
You have missed a fair bit, but basically they're trying to get Anthony and Hollis to meet up in this park so that they could kill Hollis. Turns out Anthony and Hollis have secretly been talking. That's the context that we've gotten.
Yeah.
Not that they've had any big revelations still yet.
No.
Yes, High Howler. We're gonna kill Hollis. Or try to, anyway. He knows too much.
We've got a sight from here on. I'm gonna go through the tunnel, climb up to the periphery, and stay there. Don't run. Any unexpected movements, they'll be your last.
Your last.
We've been building up to this for quite a while. Is Hollis behind there? Well, as you can see, the answer is no. He's not right there.
Duh. Well done, Anthony.
Just waiting for Dr. Tanner to see.
Where is he? Where the hell is he? What the hell is going on?
That's right, High Howler. That's right.
Where is he? One more time. Your games and lies. If you don't tell me your exact plans right now, I will shoot you.
Wait,
where you
stop.
stand.
Is that Hollis there?
What? That's him? Hey, stop! Get off!
Yo!
Boom.
Gotta get to the car. Fuck.
Steal their car.
Alright. I don't know how much time I have, but I'm gonna try to upload this in the car.
Okay.
Listen, you know where to go. If you got out, meet me there.
Oh my god. We're in the final 2 episodes.
Yeah. I want to see what happens.
Yep.
What are we getting?
Poetics. Waxing lyrical, are they?
Somehow I don't expect that.
No, neither do I.
Were they meeting at Anthony's house anyway?
Right.
It wasn't a red herring.
I know that it wasn't part of the plan for me to be at the park, too, but I wasn't exactly sure that you'd be able to get away with both of them on you at once, so I wanted to distract the liaison. You're welcome. I escaped, I hotwired a car to get back here, but don't worry, I parked it 2 streets over, didn't leave any fingerprints, so it's fine. I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to get here, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, it's fine. Because that's it. We're both here in the same place. Finally. That's it. I mean, that's it, right? And after all this, we've more than made our point, right?
No.
I thought the fact that you more or less agreed to do this, to orchestrate this meeting, thought you were on the same page. Okay. The way you're looking at me right now, I get the feeling you're going to say something that I don't like. So, why don't you just say it then? Just get it out.
Fuck you!
Stop! Ah!
I should fucking kill you!
Fuck! Kill me? Kill me? Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I would expect. You've succeeded in trying to fuck us in every other way possible since I've been gone.
Fuck us?
Yeah.
Fuck us. You have tried to fuck us at every turn. Call the police. The picture. The shit you've said to the audience. All I've done is save us. While you have wallowed in self-pity and forgotten to care about your purpose.
You don't care about me! That's been clear.
Life's work that comes before
It's clear
everything.
you haven't given a shit about me since the second you made me go live with that psychopath! I should have never let you talk me into... I would have taken a storage unit for years over what I had to do 10 years!
You have become a sniveling little coward. You were blessed with an idea that could have left an impact on the world, on history. And you've tried to throw it all away. You could have saved so many people, but the only people we will have saved, I saved. Because I didn't let you throw it all away.
I don't know where you get this fantasy in your head, this delusion of grandeur. That's what it is. Have you seen the responses to the videos you've posted recently? The YouTube comments, the people who think that we're just trying to tell some story here, they're bored. They've seen you stagnating things just isolated in the storage unit for months and they don't like it. They don't like it.
We're not supposed to like it. We don't want them to like it.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Okay? They are leaving with the wrong message. You know that. They're walking away with the wrong idea. Now there are so many of them are walking away.
Yeah, you're helping. You're helping, trying to end this before it's time.
Anytime I wanted to end this would have been a fine time to end it.
You are delusional. I can't.
I'm done with this. I'm done. Okay? This argument, it's never ending. We can stop this now. And just maintain some semblance of the original purpose.
This was about never turning away. You said so. You said that this was about getting people to confront what they didn't want to. The uncertainty of what you see and the consequences of not knowing. What is wrong with you? Everything you've done over the past year, and you know what you're doing, by the way, has been a direct betrayal. And what's different? You say I'm a different person? You sound like a completely different person from the one who approached me last summer. So what is it?
You don't know what it was like to live with Dr. Tanner in the woods and in the other houses.
Oh, come on.
Easy.
You're not such a weak-willed, pathetic coward. At least you weren't. What is it really?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well then fuck you. You ruined all this for nothing.
Maybe feel bad.
You feel bad? What do you have to feel bad about? Jordan? Nothing bad even happened there. I know he doesn't understand it, but he's happy to be a part of it. It's what he always wanted. Remember this? Huh? This was your symbol of hope forever. I get it. It's mine too.
I just want this to be over.
I know. You keep saying that over and over and over again.
I'm serious. You need to be done with this. Listen, it's not like I didn't care this whole time, okay? It's not like I had to explain everything to the viewers. I mean, I wanted to some of the time, but I didn't, okay? But this has to be done, right now. Stop! No! Stop!
Anthony, stop it! I'm telling Mom.
Anthony, come on.
I'm not giving you this phone. Do not try to take it.
Anthony, you want to keep going with this? Tanner and the liaison are on their way here right now. I don't know, they could be here in just a couple minutes. So you want to keep going? Well, what do we do when they get here? Tell me that. How do we keep going at that point?
If they kill us right now, wouldn't that be something? In a way, that solves our problems.
You need to wake up from this fantasy, okay? This is it. This is our only chance left to end this in any way like we originally planned.
Then you're gonna have to prove it. Show me how we'll walk. And they will too.
Well, with them, it shouldn't matter, okay? They're gonna be gone beforehand. And as for us, the way things are now, we'll walk.
I said prove it.
They're
Start
gonna be
to
here
finish.
any minute!
I don't care. Prove it.
Alright, fine. Fine. First of all, me trespassing on your property back in the beginning, and later breaking and entering. Those are all things that you can forgive me for, right?
Right.
Well then, going in order here. Next is Jordan. Right. Yeah. After that, the USB drive with the snuff film on it.
That was you. That was all you.
Okay, well, there was no violence actually captured on camera there, and no evidence to find, because no crime actually took place. So, if you didn't realize, the person in that film, he's on his way here right now. That was one of the first things I had either of them do.
What about the handcuffs?
Those are a children's toy. They're not real.
Blood in the tunnel?
It's been so long it would have evaporated by now anyway. That was back before I stopped caring about building up evidence against you.
That poster in the town hall. I don't have those clothes anymore. Well, you technically can't prove it to me at all. What about the YouTube video?
It is linked to a real crime, but the video, it doesn't show the poster clearly. And doesn't show the moment that you interacted with the bulletin board either. So who's to say what you really did there?
The railroad spike?
The way you claim to be able to use it in that video, it's impossible. Too much time passed between the alleged crime and now. If there was any DNA lingering on that thing, out there in the elements, no way.
Did break into Tanner's apartment.
Well, he and everyone connected to him, They're not gonna press charges, okay? They've done worse. They can't afford to. And other than that, we had no guns, no other weapons. What else is there? Nothing.
You better be right about all this. If our message doesn't come across exactly as we planned it, it is your fault.
It's fine. I can accept that.
Wait.
What?
Give it to me.
No.
I'm not
No.
trying to trick you. I just don't trust you, not to reveal anything. I want to be as succinct as possible. Give me the phone.
Fine. Just take it.
Four Stockton Avenue.
Maybe they'll get here before Tanner does. I mean, it's been a little while now. Maybe. Anthony, is that what? Ah, shit.
Don't fucking move. This let me in right now. And I don't know who the fuck you think you are, trying to derail my business. You lose. Play a stupid fucking game, and you've thrown your lives away. Was it worth it? Huh? Was it fucking worth it?
Wait. The reason we did
I
this
couldn't care less
is
about your reasons.
Hey, don't you think we should hear them?
Shut the fuck up. This isn't the fucking time.
They're not going anywhere. Do we really want two bodies to clean up right here?
You both need to hear this.
Bullshit. I've heard enough of you motherfuckers talk.
Martin, if we don't figure out what this is about, the whole business...
Hollis, don't tell them anything.
But there's no time.
It doesn't matter. There just can't be a confession. Hollis, don't talk. This is your purpose, and you've always known that. If they kill us right now, we still win.
What?
Dr. Tanner, if I tell you why we did this, will you consider letting us live?
Hollis!
The reason that we did this, the reason... It barely even concerned you. Come on.
Should they see one of us? Both of us? Which do you think is better?
They're gonna see both of us eventually.
Alright.
Somebody has to be up there to upload the footage.
I'll do it. Just stall them. It'll take 3 minutes.
Okay.
Well, we probably won't be able to speak to you all for a little while. Still not sure if I agree with Hollis on this, but we'll see what happens. I wanted to be the one to do this. Just to say this to you all. You were essential in all of this. The fact that you got so caught up in it proved our point. At least some of the time. So thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my god, sincerely, the end.
Yeah, let's do this last one.
Let's do it.
We're sorry that we haven't talked to you in such a long time after the last video we uploaded. We've been really busy.
Over the past couple months, we were taken into police custody. Upon watching the YouTube videos, questioning us, and reviewing the evidence, the police determined that they could not nail anything down. So, here we are.
As for Dr. Tanner and the liaison, the police have not been able to find a single trace of them.
If you've been invested at all in this series, in the beginning, the middle, or the end, if you've drawn art, if you've theorized, decoded messages, and chosen sides, your involvement has meant more than you could ever know. It is because of your involvement, and because of our freedom in these final moments, that our artistic and political experiment has succeeded.
I've had my doubts, which you've seen extensively at this point. But I feel secure now. What you were all witness to these last 18 months, they were terrible things. That's a fact. But beyond that, what can you tell us about what you saw? Be careful.
Nothing.
The fear and the confusion and frustration that you felt, we didn't want you to feel that way out of some sense of malice. Or at least I didn't. It was to prove to you that things need to change. Everything we did, it was for a good reason.
Okay.
So, if you're questioning much of what you saw, how much we lied, how much was real, well, that's sort of what we were going for. We lied a lot.
But everything was real.
Okay. Except for like...
Not done yet.
Oh.
Was it like Jordan's ashes?
I would believe so. Why were his ashes down in a rank-ass basement? Really proving that
I
you...
presume they were hiding it from their mother, like their parents, so the parents don't know that Jordan's dead.
I guess that part's part of what makes it true. Okay. All right. Put the bear here because it's a symbol of hope. Okay. Okay. That's how it ends. I have a lot of thoughts and mixed feelings with the situation, which is, I suppose, what they were ultimately trying to go for as the creators of the of this story. I believe that they both had an idea and a vision of how this story was going to be told, which is why it was from two perspectives, because they both did things differently. I
do have a like an interpretation of what the hell all this was. And first of all, so as I'm gathering, both from chat and also from the videos, the organization didn't matter, but I'll get to that. But so the actual plot was it was fundamentally like the question was like, who killed Jordan? The answer is Hollis. Like Anthony they basically both said that in the last video. Anthony wanted him to like prove stuff to him and things that, and he was giving a list of things that he had done, and he was giving explanations for them.
Yeah.
And he says Jordan, and then there's like a pause or like an acknowledgement of like yeah, there's nothing I can say about that. But so that, and this confirms for me like Jordan's dead. So I think like Hollis is like maybe like a childhood friend of Anthony's or something. They knew each other. And they believed in each other a lot. But Hollis kills Jordan somehow. Maybe I think it's like some tragic accident. And both these two, like Anthony doesn't want like they both realize it's a fucked up thing. But Anthony doesn't want Hollis to to get arrested or to have his life ruined by this. It's really mixed. Like I think like they have this, so they get this political, artistic plan. This plan to make a video series where Anthony outright accuses Hollis of doing it, but there's explicitly no evidence for or against, and Hollis gives just as much compelling evidence that it's Anthony to raise doubts. The point here being, because if they hadn't done all this, then in this fictional universe, the news would have gotten out, oh, Anthony is suspected of killing Jordan. That would have been that. Everyone would have believed it. Even if it's true, that doesn't really matter. Everybody would have believed it, and that would be the end of that. Hollis would have been smeared, well, rightfully so, but smeared as just a child murderer for all of his life. But they're showing how much effort it takes in order to not ruin someone's life over something like that, which morally I don't know how I feel about even this, if this theory is true. I don't, but it feels to me like these two were dedicated to this project of theirs, this message that they had. They were like, this was like the dedication of like a school shooter. This is someone who they really cared about this thing. They weren't willing to break it, even when their lives were threatened by this organization.
Who were real operators in their fictional story. Because
Yeah.
we have
So
to
I
remember,
think,
like,
like-
the story itself is fictional, but it does involve real situations.
Yeah.
But then
'Cause-
the
so-
the guy and his liaison, those are actual real. I mean, obviously they're still actors,
Well,
so in the fictional story,
yeah.
they're obviously playing the part of real people who are getting involved in this situation. So they're bringing in the real danger of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But so the message, as I would interpret it, if my theory here or if my reading is correct, the message is more like, well, God, like the series is, God, it's like, and it's like, this is how hard it is to forgive someone for killing your brother, but this is what it would look like. Like, it would require this much dedication and this much, like Anthony clearly believes in Hollis as person in some regards. Like, he considers like him a genius, or he has such a respect for his ideals and who he is as a person. He doesn't want to see Hollis get thrown away. Like, ultimately, like, he loves Hollis a little bit more than he loves Jordan. So like, that's how I'm seeing this. And then once again, the organization meant nothing. They did not need to be in this series.
Yeah, no, of course.
They brought nothing to this. This would have been that ending would have hit a lot harder if it came at like episode 20. Like, it would have been fine.
Yep.
We would have already had the general feeling of, oh, you can't really be sure of what the truth, and like, you will only have these theories. You have to sit with the uncertainty. Yes, this series was great at that for like the first 20 episodes.
Yeah, where even with answers, we still weren't certain about things, and that's what made it so compelling, and a big reason why, it'd be like, oh, well, sometimes I'm Team Anthony, sometimes I'm Team Hollis. It was meant to be confusing, and they hit that point home very well. You're right, in the early stages, but yeah, we didn't
need the organization.
They certainly tried to make it far more complex than it was, and it did not hit very well. That is certainly quite true. Certainly quite true. That ending is not good. I mean, so they revealed that, obviously, yes, this is all fiction, except Jordan is his actual brother who is actually dead. And he's had his ashes this whole time, which proves that he definitely knows he's dead. Was he also keeping that a secret from his parents? Because if so, it just really
I think so.
It really hits home for me that they're both kind of pieces of shit.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
That's so messed
in my reading
up.
of the story, they are.
Yeah, like, what the
I mean, like, I don't mind them being. I don't mind them being that. I think, like, if the series had just been like 20 videos and the last video was this exact video, this video was like, it'd be a controversial ending. It'd be freaking weird, but it just, the fact that we had to go through 20 videos of the organization shit makes this so much less bearable.
It was bad. It was very, very painful. And yet again, they're supposed to be real danger, real threat, and they were like the two biggest fucking buffoons I've ever seen. Which, yes, okay, maybe that's the element of human in them and everything like that, but like, it's so dumb. So another Revan issues. Oh, we're starting to come back. Bear with. It's starting to come back. Okay. It just.
Hello?
Yep. Hi. Can you hear me? You okay? Hi.
Hello? Internet. Hello.
Oh, are you not hearing me at all?
Yeah, no, pretty much as soon as you started talking, it just went out.
Okay. Let's see if Tell you what, I can actually go ahead and if I close all that, we'll see if it improves the stream stability a little bit. I wish I knew if there was something else going on the PC that was causing a problem, but I've got nothing else running or downloading. Nothing else is on in the house that I'm aware of. I don't know. I've closed Chrome and stuff like that, so we'll see if it helps improve some things. But so with the whole Dr. Tanner thing, it just you're telling me that he and his associate go through all this crazy effort, and they super wanted Hollis. They super wanted Hollis. So much so that they're going to put Anthony in a storage unit to protect him from Hollis while they try to find Hollis. What was the plan? Because their plans were dog shit. Their plans were terrible. And it made so little sense as to why they kept thinking, yes, this is how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to get Hollis and everything. When they should have just let Anthony... What they should have done, they should have let Anthony keep doing his secret chats with Hollis and just kept a fucking eye on him. Let him break out. Follow him because he's going to go meet up with Hollis. That would have been a good idea. The amount of things they did were so fucking stupid.
Or, you know what also would have been would have required wouldn't have required much changes, but I think it would have been closer to what they supposedly wanted from the series. Instead of Dr. Tanner and his associate being criminals, have them be police. Have them be investigating the death of Jordan, and they arrest Anthony, keep him in a cell for months, and they keep trying to question him. And Anthony refuses to talk to the police. That would have also been characterization. We would have been like, why is Anthony not talking to the police? That's really strange.
That would have been good. Mm.
And it would have provided an explanation for how there can be an organization that has resources. If they're the fucking police, but. I don't know.
Yeah, I still am also frustrated with the fact that, so I understand that Jordan has been dead this entire time, which became part of the driving force for their narrative early on, which was a good driving force. We're all obviously on board. We have a lot of great reveals and everything. But I still think it's so shitty that he still kept it from his own parents that, oh, hey, Jordan is dead. And he's also cremated, by the way. I have his ashes. What the fuck? It's and also I guess he and Hollis did definitely know each other before all this. I mean, that's how they came up with telling this story and all that stuff. So those things are kind of explained. I do feel bad for Hollis having to go through all this crazy stuff, which is obviously how they got Dr. Tanner involved with his criminal shenanigans and stuff like that. But yeah, the danger wasn't really there for me. So I feel like that was what they were meant to bring to the story, was this element of human danger, and that for me did not hit home. It was just a big disappointment. Also, they did end up calling the police, which just so many silly things they decided to go back on, and it just I don't know. I did love it at the start. And I was so hooked.
Yeah.
I mean, or when we did the first stream on it and everything, and it was just incredible, and it was blowing my mind. And I annoyingly do feel like I kind of could see an ending like this coming. I didn't want it to go this way, just because it's silly that this. I mean, obviously we know it's a fake project anyway. That's how this shit goes. But then they decide to make it more meta by making it fake within a fake. And
I don't really like that.
Yeah, I don't think they hit it home either with their points. The confusion is certainly there, but at the same time, they've explained it. So it's not a mystery anymore. It's not confusion or intrigue or frustration is there. That's there. But all the other points, they washed it all away by explaining what the fuck is actually going on. And there's no ambiguity here. There's nothing.
Plus, generating confusion and frustration in an audience is fucking easy. They could have. They went to a lot of effort for this.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
They really did. And they tried to make it seem like they're fucking groundbreaking artists or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
That's
you were at first.
That's why I interpret the two characters being basically they're both like really weird pieces of shit who are like dedicated to each other. I think like when I interpret it that way, I can appreciate the meta ending, but I still would have rather it not have been a meta ending.
Yeah, I would have preferred that too. I would have preferred just an ending that didn't explain anything or talk about anything. Maybe one of them died or something. I would have preferred more things like that than this. I mean, everything fucking worked out. Everything worked out. Oh, suddenly all the danger is gone. No, there's been no sign of Dr. Tanner. I guess he just gave up on trying to find us. Maybe he's trying to escape the law forever now. And like, the fuck? It's just everything's fine is what it is. It's bullshit.
Look, another ending they could have gone with is like Hollis gets arrested and Anthony is at home. His last video is him at the home and he just looks at the camera and just gives a little knowing laugh. Like turns out like Anthony had killed Jordan, or the other way around. Anthony gets arrested and Hollis looks at the camera like, yeah, I did it. But, like that would have at least been like I don't know. That would have been something.
It would have been interesting. Yeah, I agree. Let's see what Chad has to say. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Oh, God, so wrong. Chaos says, I was team neither. They both shady as fuck. Yeah, I feel that. Now, I think they're just both fucking terrible people. Nick says, the story is presumably that Jordan died, then they created a web series in place, then by involving Dr. Tanner's associate in their shady company, they got themselves into real danger. Yeah. But then, magically, it's fine. Even though they were literally, like, going to fucking die in Anthony's house and shit. Everything's just all cured and fine now, I guess. Let's see. Chaos says, because that makes the most sense with them admitting they lied to me for some reason. The series is peak. Thanks, I hate... Oh, okay.
It's peak thanks, I hate it energy. I'm going to have another cigarette. Just fuck it. I'm glad we're done with this.
I feel you. Okay, I'll keep going then. Let's see. Nick says, this is what I meant by the organization is the most important and least important thing in the series. Yeah, you certainly nailed that one on the head. I do agree. Chaos says, facts, Jordan. I was team neither. Ellie says, rip other Jordan. I know, right? At least it's nice to get that answered. I do appreciate that we got that answer. You know, it's quite good. And it was nice that they at least spread his ashes and everything. I thought that was a nice thing to do as well. That was sweet. Nick says, I agree. They didn't need the organization. I mean, the story would have still worked without the organization, even if it was just like a private, you know, like they're doing their own investigation and, you know, they're basically trying to go back and forth with each other in secret, stupid ways. That would have been pretty entertaining. Shame we didn't really get that anymore. Chaos says, I have a hard time believing Jordan got cremated without the parents ever finding out myself. I completely fucking agree with you, Chaos. I think it is insane that somehow, right? Can you imagine? So clearly he lives with his parents. I mean, that I think we've gathered, which obviously means because Jordan is younger, he definitely also lives with his parents, right? So magically, imagine you just like put yourself in their shoes, right? So let's say you're Anthony in this hypothetical. You're Anthony. Your brother dies. Fuck knows how. That apparently is not relevant whatsoever. But so he dies, probably not at home, because I think the parents would have definitely fucking found that out. So he dies outside the home. Anthony decides to take it into his own hands to keep it silent, make sure nobody else knows, except for, I suppose, Hollis, because, yeah, maybe Hollis killed him. I don't know, maybe they both killed him. I don't know, maybe it was an accident. It kind of irrelevant. But they get him cremated? And then he has the fucking gall to bring the ashes back into the house and put it under some secret basement in the house? And never tell his parents. Never tell his parents that his brother is actually dead. That's messed up. That is so messed up. And I agree. Logically, how the fuck? Like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Nick says, the mother was disappointed at the end because she expected everything. Interesting. But even she doesn't confront Anthony. There's some weird dynamics going on in this situation. Chaos says they absolutely do not sell the being remotely possible to me. Yeah, no, I'm so fucking with you, Chaos. It's frustrating in so many ways. Nick says, if you look closely in the last video, there's a point where the mother appears in the background looking at them as they spread Jordan's ashes. Oh, you know what? If you give me a sec, I'll see if I can pull that up. Oop, I've blocked him, apparently. Let's see. Oh, I'll tell you what, I want to do history. What am I doing? Oh, God, excuse me. Excuse me? Oh, I don't want to do history search with AI. Fuck off, Google. Everything's with AI now. I mean, it's even built into fucking Chrome now. It's ridiculous. Have I lost him in the Discord? What was happened? Oh, there he is. Okay, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let me see. Oh, it's because I moved him over there. That's why. That's why. So if I put him back over here, all is good. Cool. Bear with me. I'm gonna see if we can find that little ditty. I need to just. I don't know why it's not on the stream anymore. Let me, because I just want to see. I just want to see. That's not doing that. Great. I love that. I love the fact that isn't doing anything now. I'll tell you what. Let me change the capture method. It's loud. Aha. There we go. Got it. Okay, so you're saying that in this sequence somewhere we can see the mom. Hang on, let's see. Let's see if we can spot her. Looks like both of them are spreading the ashes, which is nice. She's supposed to be like well in the woods or something, but I can tell yet. I imagine it'd be. Maybe not the most obvious, but it would be... Maybe, like, there? I don't know. Unless it's earlier? Oh. Oh, I thought that was her, but no, it's just a tree. Right, we can keep hunting for that later. Hang on. Get back to chat. Chaos says, to me, that doesn't prove she didn't know. She could have wanted to see what they were doing with stolen and stashed ashes. Just doesn't feel that way to me. Sorry. Right, okay. I just absolutely cannot interpret it that way and not put my hand through my screen because how little sense that makes and how stupid it is. Yeah, for fucking real. There's just... It's a shame because they started with such a strong, amazing fucking premise. And God, it really just stopped there, didn't it? It really kind of went downhill, and they tried to overcomplicate it. I mean, they clearly did well with the puzzles and everything like that with the ARG side. That's good. Which you got to give them respect for that. But yeah, the story gets just weird, doesn't it? It just doesn't really work. Nick says, honestly, I didn't know if you would like the meta ending or not. I knew you would either like it or hate it. Yeah, well, I think that's how a lot of people will be with this interpretation, right? They're either going to love it or they're going to hate it. And yeah, just... I don't see how people could like it. Chaos says, this essentially makes the whole thing feel like a nothing burger, and I hate their smug, basically, you were a part of our experiment, like, no, heck off. Right? It is just a big old nothing burger. The story is sadly irrelevant, because even to them, it wasn't real. But they decided to use a dead brother as a catalyst for storytelling. It's kind of weird. Chaos says, I cannot believe the funeral home would not contact a miner's parents. That's, you know what? That's a good thought, too. That's maybe...
Maybe they burned the body themselves.
Oh, that's fucked up, isn't it? But you know what? It's
maybe they
not out of the realm of possibility.
Maybe they burned it in that barrel. Maybe they burned it in that barrel and then filled the barrel with water, which is why there's water in the barrel. I don't know.
I mean, quite frankly... I think anything's possible because the story is fictional in two layers, right?
And also because the story didn't go into detail on like anything, so it's all up to chance or up to interpretation.
It really is. I wonder what the icon means. I wonder if there's an actual reason for the weird teardrop icon that looks kind of like the bag. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh my God, you just reminded me of It just reminds me of all the wasted potential. They had
Yeah.
these cool symbols and this mystery and
Yeah, they
Oh.
like we said, the first 20 episodes, they had amazing ideas. They had amazing storytelling potential and
Yeah.
everything. But I think you're right. I think bringing in the organization made it wrong, and it just derailed everything that made this
Yeah.
really good. And it just
It was-
it didn't pick back up. It really didn't. And I feel like they had
It
to
was
just
in-
find a way to end it. So they just were like, "Hey, we're just gonna end it. None of this was real. Fuck it. This is the best way to answer everything. It was all fake." Like they didn't want to come up with any of the answers themselves. So just that's the best way to just like it was all a dream. Like it's a cop out, and that I feel like that's where we went with this.
the organization thing, it really did just derail the story. It was a complete sidetrack. It's like I don't know. It's like if in I know my favorite reference, but Marble Hornets, but like if we get to season 2 of Marble Hornets and Jay's going to learn about Alex, but then instead Jay just walks into the set of Breaking Bad and just kind of becomes an actor in Breaking Bad for about 20 videos, and then the creators just forget what the original story was, and then like, oh wait, right, we got to go back to the original. Fuck it, it was all fictional.
Exactly. It is such a sad cop out in my opinion, and I think it can work for some stories, of course, but if it's not done right or well, it's quite a shame. Nick says, I don't know where it is though, but she's wearing pink. We were trying to find the fact that apparently the mom is watching them spread the ashes, but I couldn't find it. I might scrub it again in a bit, but I couldn't find her. Ellie says, "Frickin' Google." Oh yeah, because of my talking about how everything is powered with AI garbage now. Apparently, even if you want to search in the you know how like there's a history tab to see stuff that you've done on Google. Apparently, they have an AI feature for that too to help you search through your history, even though they already had a search bar. Why would I use an AI to look through my history? That just seems unnecessary. But I guess just put AI on fucking everything. Why not? It's fucking stupid. Let's see. Nick also says it may have been when they were walking. I'll check around there. That's no problem. Chaos says, I guess, but I mean that takes a very high degree of heat. I doubt the barrel, but I guess. I mean it's. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility, especially with the fact that this story is just full of nonsense. Anyway,
it's also just me trying to bring more significance to the barrel, because the barrel was a cool thing.
It was a cool thing, and then it became so
Nothing.
irrelevant. Yeah, it's such a shame. They had such cool fucking premises, and I would have preferred things to just stay a mystery if that were the case than this. Yes, that's so silly. Ellie says, "Ooh, barrel burning."
I would have preferred if there was a supernatural entity. Like there's hints of that in the first 10 videos, because that was just Hollis being crazy, I guess.
I guess so.
But
Yeah.
like,
With
God,
pills. I mean, he must have been taking those pills, and I guess that maybe fueled part of what was going on with him. Because I think PCP and Fena, whatever the fuck he said. I don't know. It sounds like he was on quite a mixture of things that probably make you hallucinate. But I have no point of reference with some of those things, so I'm afraid I don't know for sure. But that would be my guess. Oh no, there was a schizophrenia medicine, right? The Hollis was taking. Does that mean that he?
Yeah.
Unless it was a fake prescription just to make sure that he could give him those drugs, because he's a terrible doctor in person. I don't know. Nothing is further explained. It's just garbage.
Yeah.
Nick says, 70 Broad, a now deleted web series, did this whole meta ARG thing way better. Ah, interesting. Well, they said we lied about a lot, but everything was real. Yes, but that doesn't really help.
No, it doesn't clarify anything.
Because they lied a lot, but are we talking about in terms of the story, or the fact that nothing in the story was true, but then everything was real is a big contradictory statement. I suppose the parts that we know for sure are true, are real, is the fact that Jordan is dead, with the ashes and everything. That Hollis and Anthony do know each other, and have known each other. And that I guess Dr. Tanner is a real guy operating in shady business practices. Those things we can confirm. Yeah, those things are real. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to kind of take away from that. It's bad, right? Chaos says, was that the one that had to break character because legal trouble around the gun? Oh, 70 Brawl was a web series about a guy getting in trouble for creating a web series. Interesting. Getting in trouble for creating a web series. That is kind of meta. Interesting.
I'm sorry to keep harping on this. Why did this story have a drug lord in it?
Yeah.
Like,
it was weird. It was weird. And even so, he wasn't a real danger. That guy was fucking incapable as shit. I mean, granted, I thought the door thing with the gun pointed at the door, like little trap, I was like, you know what, that's a thought. I mean, I don't think it was going to work because the string was wrapped around the trigger going the opposite direction of how to pull the trigger, but hey, besides that, that was a cool idea. I was paying attention. I was fucking paying attention. He wasn't actually going to get shot, even if he like kicked that fucking door, and it wouldn't have made no difference. Just saying. But whatever, right? Talking about that. The barrel is at the center of everything. You know what? I still like to believe that, Ellie. I really do. Because, man, we had so much cool things that like required a lot of deciphering and breaking stuff down. But even now, I mean, why have that Discord for discussions and communication about the series when none of it mattered?
In a dumbfounded way.
Yeah. Oh, it's so true. It's just it had such fucking good premise and such good potential.
But it started off as the best freaking kind of this format that I'd ever seen.
Yeah, a great twist, all kinds of great conspiracy vibes going on and shit. It was wild. It was amazing. And then yet again, you have an unreliable narrator now who you kind of feel like you have to trust, and you have the other guy who is, I mean, he's unreliable as fuck anyways, all this. So it was just this amazing, back and forth between two people that you didn't know who to fucking trust because they're both fucking weird in different ways. It was so good. And then, yeah, they dropped the ball by introducing an extra element, which is just fucking, it's just a terrible, terrible thing. Hell in the Woods, hey, buddy, you can't stay for long, just want to pop in and say hi. Oh, that's good, man. Well, you take care. Good seeing you. Thanks.
And don't worry, Nick. It was still a good time.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely a good time. It just ended poorly.
Plus, the fact that we got to watch those first 20 videos, that made it worth it.
That was gold.
We basically we watched to the end out of courtesy for that because we respected the first 20 videos so much. We could have given up, but it was fine.
Yeah, if I was watching this on my own, I would have certainly stopped watching probably partway through the storage unit shit, just because I thought that was all so fucking stupid. Like, it was so stupid. It reminds me of the fact that, like, Vinny's trapped at a fucking apartment in EMH for well over a year and doesn't do dog shit to escape, even though it's like, well, he was going to die if he escaped. He said he wanted to die. Said he wanted to die. And as we find out, they weren't going to kill him. It was a lie. So even if he did break out, they weren't actually going to kill him. The whole thing is stupid. It's so fucking stupid. But, I can...
And to play off of what Chaos said, don't feel bad that it's over. Feel bad that it happened.
Feel bad that it happened. Feel bad that you watched it. That's funny. That's real funny. Okay, I mean, Chaos is also right, though. We did have fun theorizing and hanging out, and that's very true. There was a lot of fun, a lot of speculation, and that is stuff that I like doing. That's why I do enjoy ARGs and things of that kind of nature, or just any kind of mysteries, even missing person cases and stuff. A lot of things intrigue me, and I do like theorizing on things. I like playing those kind of games as well. It's fun. It's fun to use your brain and to see what other people come up with, and that's a big reason why I like doing these kind of things, because it's just nice to see what everybody else thinks and theorize together, and you can usually come up with some really incredible answers. And I think it's cool as shit. It's very fun.
Yeah, and plus, as an online creative work, this is this is an inspiration to me of what to do and what not to do. But even the rest of the story it gave me ideas of things that I could maybe do, like trying to make this like a hand gesture to like indicate that there a finger on nose. That's the hand gesture. But because like I mean, if I were to do something for the internet, something that involves video or something like that, it helps me to watch a lot of these video things to see what other people have done, and also to get ideas of things that you can do with a camera.
For sure.
Especially like, without a budget.
Yeah. Not that we're hinting at anything, but maybe cough cough. That's all you're gonna get out of us. You just have to wait. But yeah, no, I agree. It is good to be able to watch any number of these kind of things because yet again, this one I had no freaking idea it existed, and it did incredibly well with the stuff that it did do well. Like it blew all our fucking minds in the first 14 videos, and we were all just like, it was insane, and we're all like, oh my god, why is this not like more viewed? This is wild. It's incredible. When they do things right, they do things right, and when they do things wrong, they do things wrong. And this is all good learning experience. He's quite right. It's good inspiration. I think I broke a fan. Oopsies. And as Chaos also says, I mean, I guess it's art. It made me feel things. That's true. And art is supposed to make you feel things, even if it is frustration. That is a feeling. So yes. I will. Ultimately, I didn't think this was the worst. I wish it went a different direction, but ultimately, like I was even saying, like the puzzle elements were really good. They did a lot of things really well. They did do a lot of things really well. I just feel like their storytelling got a little out of hand with some of the ideas and interpretations, and just kind of dropped the ball at one point, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, overall, I mean, I'd still recommend this to people, but I would just tell them it's really good the first, 18 episodes. And then after that, it becomes a bit of a slog. But you do get to an ending, and you might feel differently. But we'll see, I would still recommend it to people, because, I mean, that twist is still... That still hits so fucking hard. It was so good. It was so good. So good. I did enjoy that a lot. God, I guess we'll figure out whatever we're going to do for next week, but one problem at a time, all right? One problem at a time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else though. I finished watching Severance season 2. Got to wait for season 3 now, which really fucking sucks. Because just Severance hits fucking hard. It does such a good job with its bizarro, crazy situations. I love it. I love it a lot.
It's good to hear.
Really worth watching those 2 seasons. It hooked me. It hooked me from the first episode, and I couldn't put it down. It was so good. But now I have to wait so long.
It's good to hear.
I don't want to wait.
It is a series that's on my radar. It's one that I wouldn't mind watching sometime. I'm not in a rush to, but I have the feeling I'd like it.
I think you would like it. I think you would. It certainly also inspired me in a couple of ways, but not so much in every way. But I definitely got some inspiration about some of the cool stuff going on. So yeah, that's all right. We'll probably wrap up in the next 5 minutes because we've had a fantastic time. But I mean, the internet is just being a kind of pain in the ass, and we don't want to be too torturous to everybody, which is fine. Nick, it's okay that you have to go. We're gonna go in a little bit anyway. But either way, it's been nice. Any other things you wanna mention or talk about or theorize or plan or? I'm
thinking.
I do that. I do that a lot too.
I'm still just the ending was just, I don't know what the word would be, like distressing but not as severe.
I was going to say disappointing.
Yeah, well, I guess, but I was kind of already disappointed in the direction the story was going, so that just kind of confirmed my disappointment. Yeah. But so I've got to transition my brain to be thinking of other things now.
Right. Underwhelming. That's a good word for it. It was an underwhelming ending, but it was still, at least it ended. I will agree that
it ended.
It did end.